So 9:03 p.m. just gone, London time. I think it's time we got our next guest on the on the air now, isn't it? So, okay, we have our second guest. Our second special guest on today's show, a young, talented lady, half Spanish, half Irish, currently living in London. Good morning, Matilda. How are we?
Good morning, Dan. I'm very good, and yourself?
Yeah, I'm fantastic. Awesome. Great to have you on this FM1 breakfast show.
Thank you so much for having me.
Yeah, so buenos dias, Matilda. How are we? Good.
Muy bien, gracias.
Oh, gracias. Good stuff. Well, welcome to the show. You have just released a new record out called Player.
I have indeed.
Oh, wow,
part
yes.
of my debut EP introduction.
So,
very excited to finally share this.
Can you tell the listeners what it's all about, please?
Yeah, of course. So this debut single from the EP, Player, it's really, I wrote this song about 3 years ago, and in general, this whole EP, and you can see it a bit with Player, is it's showing a different side to relationships and really trying to liberate the woman and expressing, her desires, her lust, and just her feelings with in relationships in general, with others and with herself, So just a different approach, and as we'll hear later in Player, it's about someone who has been done wrong by someone and expressing it, and just, saying, okay, this one was a player, but the next one won't be, sort of thing.
Well, good for you, because there's not many artists who can actually make a stand like that. And with today's music, there's so much negativity and a lot of songs about love or something, but it's actually good that someone's actually gone out of the way and made a record out of it and wrote about their experiences, and that's a good way of doing it, isn't it? So
thank you, Dan. Yeah,
that's
really
fine.
Is about.
We'll come to that song just after the end of this interview, so we'll look forward to that.
Cool.
But I wanted to ask. You're into films as well, movies like Tarantino. Will we see your music maybe in soundtracks? And what type of films are you into yourself?
Oh wow! I love Tarantino movies. I also love Tim Burton movies. Sort of anything a bit sort of out there and a bit weird, to be honest. I do watch movies. I enjoy all types of art, and hopefully. I'll get some of my songs played on some of these movies. That would be quite an honor to get it on any Tarantino film. Wow,
that'd be awesome. So you incorporate many styles of music: blues, soul, soft rock. Your sound has been respectively compared to Amy Winehouse and Melda May. What is it about this genre of music which appeals so much to people?
I don't really know to people in general. All I can kind of say is what it appeals to me, and I just love the groove and the sounds in general. All the melodies, sort of a mixture of the dark melodies and then the soulful voice. It just really speaks to me, and also with my style of music, it incorporates a little bit of. You can hear the Spanish influences in there, which obviously goes way back for me, and it's such an honor to be compared to such a strong woman like Amy Winehouse. May she rest in peace. One of my idols, actually. So that's all I can really say about that.
That's fine. That's a great answer. So you also do a little bit of flamenco. That sounds really interesting. Can you tell
a little bit of what? Sorry,
you do a little bit of flamenco. Is that right?
Well, the first thing I studied in music was flamenco guitar. I wish I could do some flamenco dancing, but I'm not going to lie, I can't. But it is something that really resonates inside for me, obviously, as I'm half Spanish and I grew up in Spain. So pretty much my first contact with music was I I picked up the classical guitar and started playing some flamenco songs, and that really is something special. And anytime I hear flamenco after, great artists like Paco de Lucia, who has sadly passed away not long ago, just really, really inspire me as well. So yeah, even though it has nothing to do with the things that I'm doing right now, it's all music and it's all really inspiring, of course.
So it's all about the music. That's really good to hear.
Exactly.
So, all right, yeah, because Latin music has it's always been in the charts. I think it's always been in the background. I don't think it's ever gone away. But it's great to see Latin music in the charts. You got Despacito, even Little Mix are incorporating Latin into their music. Is it good to see this Latin music like sweep the world, so to speak?
Yeah, I mean, obviously with Latin music, there's so many different genres in there, like reggaeton, which is completely different and almost has that dance groove to it, and then other sort of Latin, more Cuban or South American music, yeah, I think it's good. The more diversity we have in our music nowadays, especially in the charts, they're not always have the same thing, not always just strictly pop and just trying to change always. It's really good. It's really good because it's you get to hear lots of different genres of music.
Because I said on the show, I said on the show, it's kind of a good time for music at the moment because there's so much out there, isn't there? So many styles, genres. I think it's a really good time to live, isn't it? So how is the London?
Really.
Yeah. So how is the London life treating you? I believe you reside in the good old capital itself. How is it treating you?
Oh, it's amazing. I absolutely love London. I've lived here now for 3 years, and yeah, wouldn't have it any other way.
Oh.
Having come from Mallorca, which is where I grew up, so completely different. I completely grew up in nature and something that resonates very deeply in me. But coming to London, it's just such an amazing city. It's got so many great opportunities, and I'm just so grateful to have these chances like this to be able to portray my message and hopefully encourage young women to be strong and independent and to be be good with who they are, because no one is going to do a better job of being who they are than themselves.
Great message, and I'm sure London loves you too as well, Matilda. Right, let's get this going. You have some live dates this autumn. Can you tell us where you'll be playing, and also any websites you have? Feel free to share them with us as well.
Yeah, of course. Well, my next show is this Sunday. I'll be playing with my lovely band, and it'll be at the Stoke Newington Festival in East London. So yeah, you can find all my further dates on my website, which is www.matildagracia.com. And of course, I'm on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, and always super happy to receive messages from people. So yeah, just type it in, Matilda Gracia, and you should find me in all these places.
Righty-ho. So we're just one away from playing your song, which is exciting. I wanted to ask, could you give us a little bit of Spanish for us?
Yes, shall I speak in Spanish? Shall I introduce the song in Spanish?
Yes, please do. Yeah, that'd be great.
Vale, Dan, pues muchas gracias por tenerme aquí en el programa y aquí os va a escuchar la canción Player.